Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Those unlisted Aussie funds are going to get a hurry up on proper valuations from their prudential regulator via their superannuation system. But first, in the US, the New York State Manufacturing Survey dipped in July from June, but the shift was in fact minor and much less than expected. Meanwhile, applications by consumers for new debt are falling and are now at their lowest level since October 2020. And that means that those who are applying are increasingly likely to get turned down. In fact, the rejection rate jumped to almost 22% in the year to June 2023. And China's economy expanded by 6.3% in the second quarter from a year earlier, fueled by recoveries in retail sales and the services sector, and partly thanks to a low base effect. This was lower than the expected 7.3%, but was higher than the 4.5% rise in the first quarter. Between the first and second quarter, it was up just 0.8%, and emphasising the size of their challenge to regain their momentum. Electricity production, however, grew only 2.8% in the year to June. And retail sales were another weak point in yesterday's data releases from China. They were up only 3.2% from a year ago, with the reopening surge seemingly having passed through their economy now. And the Russia-Ukraine grain deal that allowed exports through the Black Sea has collapsed, with Russia refusing to renew it. In Australia, prudential regulator APRA has been pushed into a crackdown on their superannuation funds and how they value unlisted assets. The suspicion is that many of these assets are being carried at values that can't be achieved in a high-yield market. The US Treasury 10-year yield will start today at 3.80% and down 3 basis points from this time yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $1,955 an ounce, and that's up just $1. But oil prices are down $1, just on $74 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now $78.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today down 1/4 cent from yesterday at just over 63.4 US cents. Against the Aussie, we're down similarly to 92.9 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're down a bit more to 56.4 euro cents. That all means our trade weighted index is now down to 70.7 and 30 basis points lower than this time yesterday. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.